Hi, we're Moen. Plenty of people know who we are, but not many know how we started or how that shaped who we are today. Let us tell you about it. The year was 1937, the place Seattle. A young man named Al Moen had just finished cleaning up after a night of work when he decided to wash his hands. When he went to turn on the old-fashioned two-handle faucet, he was taken aback by a sudden burst of hot water. Ow, he thought. There's got to be a better way. It was that single moment that served as the inspiration behind the single-handle faucet. After thinking and tinkering for a while, Al came up with a solution. And in 1939, the modern-day single-handle faucet was born. It revolutionized the plumbing industry and gave the world the gift of warm water. It also established Moen as a major player in the space, ushering in a golden age of innovations that would unfold rapidly over the next 40 years. During the 50s, 60s, and 70s, we ventured into bold new territory, supplying faucets to Hotpoint and exploring the upscale market with our boutique line. By 1982, after 45 years and 75 patents, Al Moen, understandably, was ready to retire. We were sad to see him go, but we like to think we soaked in just a little of what it was that made him special. His pioneering spirit, thoughtful style, and relentless need to make things better. So, on we went, inventing other great things like lifetime non-tarnish finishes, pull-out faucets, and the vertical spa experience. Ooh, that sounds nice. In 2009, we charged forward into the digital age with I/O Digital and Motion Sense. Looking back, it's been a pretty amazing ride. We think Al would be proud. If these are the things we managed to do during our first 75 years as a company, can you imagine what we'll do with the next 75? You wouldn't believe what we have in store. So if you think our best work is behind us, that we can't possibly make things any better, think again. We're just warming up.
You know, when you talk about Moen and you talk about 75 years, we have a responsibility. It started with Al Moen. It started with what he did in his inspiration. Because you can distill faucetry down to on, off, hot, cold, right? So how do you bring innovation into that space? And you need an inspiration.
What inspires you? Loving what you do, enjoying what you do, that sense of accomplishment. Can inspiration come from anywhere? Absolutely. And my passion for fishing just really carries over into my passion for work.
You need knowledge, you need a lot of hard work to get to some spaces that otherwise people may not have otherwise gone.
As a designer, I find inspiration in people watching. Places like this. Architecturally, the forms, the texture, the colors are just fascinating to look at.
The art museum is an inspiration to me. You know, I think about how things that I see or do can influence our products and make them better. Moen is really driven to continually improve the performance of our products through innovation. And one of the keys to innovation is making products that are easy to use.
Form has to be beautiful, but there's actually a function behind it.
We constantly look at how can we actually make somebody's life a little bit easier.
Making sure that everyday life is a little more convenient and a little more delightful.
We're not complacent. We just continue to look for ways to improve, ways to serve our customers better.
Water is life. And so you talk about future generations. I look at my kids, right? And I look at how they engage with different things in their lives and how inspirational they are. There will be inspiration, right, from the next generation.
This is a Motion Sense faucet. So I press my finger on the red if I want red. And so I control the temperature. So you put your hand up if you want it really hot, down if you want it a little bit hot, and you do the same with the cold.
When you take a shower, the excess water that is only slightly used That's, it goes down and it comes back up and it goes out to the shower head again so that it can be reused. And then in the shower, there will be a switch that you can just flip up, and so for the final rinse, you can have fresh water.
来控制机器人帮我们洗澡、洗衣服、浇花、养鱼。Okay, this is a Moen faucet, and you say on, and that's how it works. The filter is underground, and the rain will go in the filter and shoot out to every home on Earth. That's my illustration.